In the next few minutes, we'll preview Oklahoma's next opponent on the list, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Plus, in the video, I'll give you guys an update on my OU road trips this year. I will be taking one this year in the non-conference. Gives you a little hint of which one I'm going on. Thanks to the OU football club that hooked me up there. All right, guys, let's do that and do a preview for South Carolina. All right here next. My good buddy, Coach Shane, what does he have in store? Let's find out right now. 1982 Boomer Sooner. You know what to do. Do not go away. Welcome to the show, everybody. And Sooner. As you guys already heard, before we get into the main core of the South Carolina game, I am taking a road trip this year with our beloved Oklahoma Sooners. I will be in Philadelphia, more specifically, for the off-campus non-conference site with the Temple Owls. That is the game I will be at. I will not be at this one. The South Carolina Gamecocks play their home games at Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. Coach Shane and company, my good buddy Coach Shane, coming off of a 9-4 overall year, 5-3 in the conference. That 5-3 record, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That little bubble there. That's where they finished. They finished up there with Alabama, with Ole Miss, Alabama, themselves in South Carolina, Missouri, Texas A&M, and LSU. The 9-4 overall season, though, did get them to a bowl where they lost to the Fighting Illini of Illinois, 21-17 in the Citrus Bowl. Their coach, Shane Beamer, Shane, 4th season with South Carolina. Played for his daddy, graduated from Virginia Tech, where he played in the Hokies, where he played for his daddy, graduated, by the way, in 1999. Coaching history for Coach Shane and company, the South Carolina Gamecocks. That is his first and only D1 job at the FBS level. Has been there since 2021. FBS rank, FBS percentage, and all that, wins and all that. 29-22 in 3 years, 51 games, 56.9% winning clip. 32 overall games in conference in SEC play, 15-17, 46.8% winning clip. 3 bowl appearances, 1 and 2 in bowls, 33.3% winning clip there. All right, so that is the team overall. Let's go over some of the players that we'll have to watch out for, like Lenora Sellers, Oklahoma knows all about the Lenora Sellers kid. Last year, passed for 2,534 yards, 18 touchdowns, 7 picks, including a long pass from 60 yards in that bowl game against the Fighting Illini. So Lenoris played in 12 games last season for South Carolina. Leading rushers returning, Lenoris Sellers and newbie Isaiah Augenstave are players to watch out for there. Lenoris Sellers, 166 overall rushes last year, 674 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns, including season-long 75-yard touchdown run against LSU in 12 games. Flipping it sideways back to the other side, Isaiah Argostave had 85 carries, rushed for 384 yards last year, 4 touchdowns, and a 37-yarder. That was the season long. That was against Utah in the Big 12. Argostave played in 10 games for Colorado last year with Coach Prime. So you go from running backs to receivers. Lenore Sellers is going to have to find some players to get the ball to. He'll have some. Nick Harbor will be one, and Marzo Bettnet Jr. will be the other. We'll start with Nick Harbor. 26 receptions last year, 376 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, including a 43-yard best reception against Missouri in 13 games for Harbor. Monzo Bennett Jr., 30 receptions last season for 337 yards through the air, 3 tugboats, including a season-long 36-yarder against Alabama. Did that in 13 games, did Bennett Jr. So now we'll talk some offense. Now let's talk some defense. Debo Williams and Jalen Kilgore. Debo Williams, 63 overall tackles last season, 0 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, and a 0 picks 3 picks last year. 13 games as linebacker for Debo. While Jalen Kilgore, 48 tackles last year, 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, but did have 5 picks last year, a handful of picks in 13 games did Kilgore, a defensive back. Debo Williams had his 63 total tackles, but had a game-high 7 tackles against Old Dominion in Missouri twice last year. Kilgore, 48 tackles, had a season-high 6 tackle night at Vanderbilt last season. Special teams, punter and kicker, well, both graduated last year for Coach Taylor. But you know that they're going to have a special punter and kicker in store, ready to go once the season starts. But punter, NA for punts, NA for average, right now at least. NA for punts, NA for averages, NA punt, NA for touchbacks, NA for inside the 20, and NA long. And also field goal, NA field goal, NA temps, NA percentage, NA long on the punt, on the field goals. All right, guys, that will wrap this thing up, and we will ship it out. Speaking of the ship, Oklahoma. In the next preview, we'll talk about them hosting the ship of Ole Miss and the ship. That game will be in Norman as it's the tail end of our previews this year. We'll see you then. Until then, you guys know me. I'm Harry James. You can catch this on all my other videos. Patreon, Harry James Taylor. Twitter, The Hype Man Harry, or on Facebook, Harry James Taylor. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and Boomer Sooner, everybody. I'm out of here. Peace.